Tootle Toss 2025. Welcome in. This is presented by Warkentin Cabinets, a Disc and Deals production. I'm Andrew Laughlin, and with Damen Warkentin, we are last cash commentary. We are playing the 2025 Tootle Toss at Tootleville Park. It's a par 55. Thank you to Cloud County Tourism for your support in making this tournament happen, and all of these sponsors that Damen really got out and beat the streets, drew in all of this added cash to make it happen. Tournament directors Chris Smith and Damen Warkentin. Thank you, Smitty. T-Cam, Sean Aiton, doing a fine job, and our buddy Knaufer, Brandon Knauf on the catch cam. And the finest drone operator around, Kendra Deal. She gets some beautiful shots of our favorite park in Cloud County, Kansas. Damen, tell us about the players playing the back nine of the first round.
First up, we got Richard Pry from Junction City, Kansas, rated 909. He wants to shout out God, his wife, Letty, Joe at Black Ace, OG Disc Bros, Phillip, me and somebody else. I didn't quite catch the last one there. Cory Day from Manhattan, Kansas, 917. Phillip Bustamante from Garden City, Kansas, currently rated 932. He wants to shout out Francisco Castillo for giving him a 4-hour car ride.
What a guy.
Stephen Sawyers from Valley Center, Kansas, currently rated 884, shouting out the MA40 crew.
And some guy named Damen. He put a lot of work in on this course.
It's not work, I like it.
One Source Technology sponsoring this hole. We got to give them thanks. If you need IT help for your business, reach out to One Source Technology.
All right, we're starting off with hole 10, 164 feet. We're going over the creek, through the woods, and to Innova's Chains we go. A little elevated basket there for a nice surprise, too.
No OB on this hole. Prize starting out probably, I assume here, with as soft as he threw it, Challenger. That's just a guess. Could be a Kratos. Damen. Not Damen, you're Damen. This is our buddy Phillip.
Looks like he clipped the last tree on the left there, giving him the opportunity to make a big putt.
It's, he had some movement there. He just didn't keep it going right, and he's short. Stephen Sawyers going overstable.
Oh my gosh.
But scooting right past that, what do you call that platform, the bin?
A feed tub? I don't know. I found it in the woods and it just looked cool, so I elevated the basket in it. Santa Claus off the first tree, but he stays safe. There is actually a creek right in front of him that he did avoid. And he's almost in the other fairway.
Oh.
But looks like maybe he found a gap.
We are firmly in the woods at Tootleville Park, and
it looks like a Yeti out there in the woods.
Second shot getting out, looks like he was a little more successful. Phillip from downtown.
Oh my gosh.
Put it in. Oh, the crowd loves it too.
I bet that guy's won a lot of tournaments.
Oh, he's running it in as well. Holy
Look
smokes.
how long it's taking him to get to the basket. Oh, and he just even gave a little look at the camera too. What a professional playing MA40. Turbo putt coming at you. Off the band. Nice try there, Cory Day.
Probably trying to float one out of the foliage.
Is this where his drive landed?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw it. Off the top. Pretty good run there from Pry. Little comebacker to finish it off.
You can see on the left side there what he had to come out of, so considering that, it was a fine run. Unfortunate to have to take a 3, but...
Look how nicely manicured it is all there around the basket and everything, and those paths. This course looks amazing.
Somebody put in a lot of work here. Steven's happy about a 2. Oh, he's going to turn.
Oh, another one. Oh, that almost hit the nubs on the cage. Did you see that?
He kind of did that just to prove a point, I think. Taking the double bogey. Knockwood sponsoring this hole, rated one of the 5 best courses in Kansas. It's technical, it's beautiful, it is definitely worth a trip down to the Augusta area.
All right, hole 11, par 4, 205 feet. Smitty likes to famously call this the shortest par 4 in the state of Kansas.
I believe it.
Also affectionately known as the horseshoe hole. You can tell during the fly through there. There is a local route if you throw to the left side of that gap and up over the top and pray. You might get into the middle of the woods and have an easy little upshot and take your 3 for the birdie.
Now, I want to point out, Phil was first off the box there because he had that sweet throw in, but we saw no Disc and Deals double take.
Oh, that is true.
I would just assume the footage would have been hard to get there for him, but
Nice job by Stephen there, hitting the initial gap.
you really just want to get through here, and then that's where you've got to explore your options. You just want to get off the tee, through the opening. Pry is doing a great job of that. Despite the tree hit, you don't hate it
Yeah.
because you've got 3 more strokes to get to that pin.
It's a well-placed tree there right in the middle of the fairway. You do want to try to stay to the left of that gap if you can. That's not the side you're looking for.
Cory's pretty long. Steven getting around to the oldest car in Kansas.
Now where Pry's at here, this is where you can kind of cut off the corner and he can find a route through these woods and get up for the birdie.
And gets through
Excellent
almost
shot.
clean.
It's going to have probably about an obstructed 30-footer there maybe.
It looked to be about circle's edge. Cory Day, he went long, but still was able to get past the pin. Oh, Cory, and into the creek.
No.
You hate to see that.
He's just too strong.
He's something.
Thank you so much, Phillip, for that.
We do love you, Phillip.
Oh, what a shot.
He
and
loved it.
That's going to save the par, isn't it?
He should tap in for par there. Steven looking at 3. Like I mentioned, there's a car here.
I have seen somebody birdie from that car before. Shout out Dakota Beals. Actually, that was an eagle. His drive landed in the car, and then just like the pro that he used to be, he just tossed it right in.
That's an incredible way to play this hole. Steven now looking at par. Can he get it from a ways back? He can't.
Set up again perfectly for a lefty where he could go hyzer around those trees, and he just missed it.
The opportunity was before him. Now, Pry is closer than circle's edge.
Oh, that was the problem. He was too close as he sailed past the basket.
Cory cleaning up par after scooping off the top of the rim there. Another turbo putt. 3 turbo putts in 2 holes.
Nothing says bogey like tapping in with a turbo.
They're all smiling about it. There was some chatter going on about turbo putts. We know it, but there's got to be. Phillip with the par and Pry picking up the par.
Now, how come those guys didn't tap in with a turbo?
Yeah. Apparently they didn't. They weren't challenged as greatly as Steven seemed to have felt.
All right, here we go. Hole 12. All OB, you have to travel all the way down this creek is your fairway until you get to the basket. There is a little area off to the right where you can dump out early and then pitch up if you want to try and take the par. But if you're running for the birdie or the ace, you're going straight down that creek.
You see a lot of forehands. You see a lot of turnovers. It's just a lot of danger.
I would say a turnover is probably your safest shot because it seems like I see a lot of people hit that left side when they throw forehand.
Unless you're a lefty, you really like this hole.
Yeah,
because you get inside circle fairly easy. Stock hyzer throw. Just a lot of danger in this hole. Cory getting...
Oh, kicks OB.
He got past that initial one, but it was the later cedars that he got stuck in.
That's going to be, well...
Oh, boy.
Little lefty magic there.
I think he paid the guy painting the line.
Mm-hmm. So now we're at the drop zone. We'll see if anybody can ring it up from over there. That's going to be maybe a tough comebacker for Phillip. You're pretty pinched if you're up there past the basket.
And a good run from Cory. Stephen with his fortunate position. Can he put one? No.
Easy par.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Pry.
putt there by Pry.
Sitting happy with the 2.
Yeah, this was actually the hardest hole on the course. There was either a birdie feast or bogey heaven, I guess. I don't know.
Famine? Birdie feast, bogey famine?
Famine, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Nice little comeback there by Phillip.
Taking the bogey after being OB.
Easy coming down that hill. This is 40s and 50s.
He's from the flatlands. He's not used to these hills.
That is true.
A mound of dirt is kind of scary for a guy like that. Whole sponsor, Heiser Knots. We got to thank Smitty for hooking up Disc and Deals coverage with the sponsorship, supplying all your disc golf needs. Reach out to Smitty today.
Hole 13, par 3, 201 feet. There is an initial gap off the tee that you're going to try and miss, and then also get around those 2 in the middle of the fairway. Get yourself up to the end for probably a little 15, 20-foot look up the hill.
This is about as straight of a pump as you can possibly make, and it's going to be really tough for lefties unless they... Yeah, you're going to see that a lot out of lefties.
Misses?
He missed. You just kind of wonder why he doesn't go forehand there, because you know he has it. We know Stephen does too.
I feel like we just saw almost that same exact shot. And you know what doesn't make any sense is Pry could have thrown right-handed on a right-handed hole. But he's like, no, I'm still going to throw left-handed.
Solidarity with the lefties. The lefty gingers. Yeah. There must be...
We'll see if backwards hat Phil is better than frontwards hat Phil. Oh, and he definitely is not.
Wow.
Good tree hit there by Phil.
It was a good line. It's just a little wide to the right. Cory. Also wide right.
No birdie looks. We'll have to see if anybody can get a big putt up there. That's looking... Oh, very good run there by Cory Day. I don't know why I have to say Day after Cory, but he's just got one of those names that I have to say both names.
It's like Cher.
Yeah, I guess so.
But with 2 names.
I can't even see the basket. Where are you? Well, that's the previous hole's tee pad right in front of him.
It's like Lady Gaga.
Now, who is behind the grass? Is that...
That's Stephen.
Stephen, the big cat hiding in the grass.
Oh,
off the cage. What a run by Stephen. Good
Pry putting it in for 3.
Very good cleanup by Pry. It's probably what his wife says when he's around the house. Very good cleanup.
He's always helping around the house, I hear.
Ah, yeah. Well, he is a postmaster.
Stephen. Oh,
what?
No.
Did he hit it? What did he hit there?
And turboed it.
Why is it every time he misses something short, he turbos it? Excellent turbo, though.
It's a good-looking turbo, but man.
I'm still trying to figure out what he hit.
He hit the cage.
It just, the cage.
It just hit the cage. He just shorted it.
All right, here we go. Hole 14, par 3, 310 feet. You got another not lefty-friendly hole for my 2 lefties on the card, but you got to crank out a hyzer around that corner, get out the initial gap, get up as far as you can for a look at this elevated basket up on the hill here with OB probably 10 to 15 feet behind you.
Pry is deciding to go righty wisely. He's got to get...
off the pole and...
Still rolled back. Is he out?
It looks like...
Out.
Oh.
Ouch.
I would have liked to have seen the card ruling on that. That was about as close as you can get. And Phillip is definitely out of bounds.
Wow.
Phillip's a little early for the field goal hole there. I could tell he was going for it, but not quite time.
Cory likes that.
Very nice shot by Cory Day.
Nice skip here.
Did
not get a skip.
It is.
And Stephen is not going forehand here. Maybe turnover, I suppose.
He needs to take some lessons from Pry on how to be ambidextrous.
Is that where you can swim in water?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right. We'll see if Phillip's going to run this from OB. He's got the height. No. Good layup, though.
Great
Easy bogey.
job to get up there and take us 4.
We'll see if Pry went to school on him.
Nope, shorted it.
A little bit of a tester there left for Pry.
A little more mustard next time, Pry. And
Big skip.
Stephen's got a circle's edge look.
Cory decides he does not want another double take, wants no part of it. He says, I'm just going to make this next putt. Oh,
Pry.
It did sit. Didn't get a roll away.
He knew it right away. He did not. He wanted a little more on it. Stephen taking the band route.
You can tell there is a little bit more wind up there, and that is one of the hardest holes when it is windy, because you come out of the woods where there's been no wind for probably half an hour by that time, and come right around that corner. It just wants to carry your disc up over that fence.
Well, there's no harder putt in my mind. Of course, a turbo. No harder putt than an uphill putt with a headwind, because you have to get that nose up.
Are turbos a good cleanup choice in a headwind?
It's proven perfect so far.
It has. I can't argue with what he's trying to do today. All right, hole 15. We are back in the woods again just for a little bit before we come out and got to stay underneath this low ceiling. And then from there, you've got probably another 200 feet or so to the basket, just kind of avoiding these few trees in the area.
Very deceptive hole here, especially from the tee pad. You'd think there's no way you're going to reach this pin, but if you hit the line just right,
we'll sail past it.
You can get past it. Cory going a little flippy.
And it looks like they might be thrown into a headwind here too.
Man's been known to throw a few wraiths. You can see that.
Oh, a little bit left out the box for Phillip, trying to black ace the basket that has my sweatshirt on it. And again, shout out to Joe Woe, who, when he was here last year, told me you should trim up those bushes on the left there that they both hit.
Pry gets up top. That is not OB. You got to be all the way up in the football field to be out of bounds, so he'll have a little bit of a long look. Phillip trying to dump one down there, and I think the wind had quite a bit of an effect on that one, especially with as high as he got it.
Whoa.
And similar result for Stephen with that lefty hyzer. Cory got a little more than I thought. He's going to flex one in. Oh, right off the cage.
Good run there by Cory Day. And I'm pretty sure that's a cameo by the other MA40 card back there behind this group.
Oh, good putt. No need for a turbo.
Yeah. Are we not doing turbos from 25?
It's only when you're going for bogey.
Yeah, I knew what was coming here. I saw that putt. I was standing right beside him, or right behind him. And still him.
There he is. There's that guy. And there's Joe Morrison, looking fine in that black ace shirt.
I did forget to shout out Joe earlier on hole 10 when we started off. He did ace that hole and did so very loudly.
Oh, we got a Diskin Deals double take.
The big cat running one in. Looking serious while doing so. I guess you look serious when
you always look serious. This Diskin Deals double take brought to you by Blue Sage Payments.
Oh boy. Hole 16, 198 feet. We are going up and through the field goal. It is a triple mando. There is no height requirement. And it'll be up to the card whether or not you are good, I guess. And back down to the basket to hopefully collect your birdie.
It's a tough one in the wind. You got to have a firm knowledge of your bag of discs to know what to throw here.
A little low, I'm going to say there, Andrew.
Just a little low.
I don't think he had quite enough leg on that one.
You need a little more.
That's got a chance.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's good.
And inside the circle, he's inside 20, I'd say.
I don't think that's inside turbo range, though. We'll see. Prize going lefty. That's looking pretty good. Is it? Oh, yeah. He's definitely there.
He's through. And just off to the left. He's got a long look.
I'd say since we're on the football field, he's probably got a 15-yard putt.
15-yard putt.
Yeah.
Phillip makes
Very
it through.
Good shot by Phillip.
That one was just a slow throw.
Well, that's what happens when you have a big arm. You just throw a putter from back there. Good layup there from Cory Day. This isn't going to be a layup. Nope.
Gets right up to it. Oh, no! And he thought he was in. No way.
This basket brought to you by Joe Morrison. He did not like the basket that I had, so he brought his own, which did not like Phillip.
That's a Disc and Deal's no deal.
Nice birdie by the big cat there, Stephen Sawyers.
Oh, heartbreak from Phil. Thought he had the two.
I had not heard anything about that putt.
Oh, would you come back to your lunchtime bragging about the one that you missed?
It depends on the round, but probably.
Probably. Oh, boy. Brutal. Discs Unlimited in Harrington, Kansas is this whole sponsor. Shout out to Dennis and Lindy, and I know his name. His name is Jacob. They're working down there, and Justin's been working down there. Thank you for sponsoring this hole.
Hole 17, 323 feet, straight down the middle. You've got the highway on the left, the gravel road on the right. You got to stay between those two and knock it into this elevated basket.
Just a long, straight fairway with just strange elevation with this slope.
Give him a skip.
Is he getting the road skip?
Oh,
he is.
Oh, wow. What a shot by Stephen Sawyers.
Absolutely parked.
I'd love to see a double take on that entire drive, but probably not going to get one.
Need a drone to follow that one. Pry tried to do the same thing. Just not enough power, not enough height.
No, there's only one Stephen Sawyers. You can't do two of them. This one, going down the road, he's not a lefty. Ooh, look at that flip up. Come on.
He likes it. He likes it.
A little long?
Yes, sir.
He can make that putt. Other years, that's been OB.
Has this one been aced?
Not in a tournament, I don't
Not
believe.
in a tournament.
Cory Day could do it, but not today, unless he's going to get a friendly kick. Oh, nope.
Now that flip over deal happens far more often than it should.
Yeah, it does. Yep, usually experience a lot of wind on this hole too. I've found myself in the net of that batting cage several times. An excellent run there by Pry.
He should be up and in for three. And can Phil redeem himself? He can't.
Off the top wire. Excellent putt there by Cory Day.
Cory taking the bogey after his OB. And everybody else should tap in for two except for Stephen.
Wow, what a tap in there by Pry. Not quite a turbo putt, but
with some flair.
There it is. Look at that. Slamming it down.
He dunked it. Taking the two. We are headed into the last hole, and this hole sponsor is Just Send It Disc Dies. Don't miss out on your chance to snag some unique disc dies. Check out the website today.
right, hole 18, and then on the 8th hardest hole, you've got a blind shot off the tee, and since you start with the creek, you might as well end with it. It's circling all around the basket. You've got just a little bit of real estate behind it, so you got to drop it in there nice and smooth. That's looking pretty tasty right off the box. Is it going to get a little skip down there? Stop!
And OB.
Oh.
Beautiful new wall feature for this hole. It's shortening it up right behind the pin just a little bit.
It is a very nice wall. You're right. Pry decided he was going to play it safe after Stephen went OB. He didn't want any part of that wall.
Well, it was interesting he went righty.
He did. I didn't even notice that. That needs to get down. Oh, that'll work.
Phillip's probably happy with that and most likely will be laying up.
I'd like to see him run it.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Ooh, a sweet little turnover from Cory Day. Get over the sign. Slow down.
Oh.
There is a drop zone on this hole. It'll be about a edge of circle look to the basket. We'll have to see if they run those or not.
Probably going through the sign.
Shout out Miltonvale Lions Club. They are the ones that put the course in.
Oh, how long ago was that?
About 20 years.
Wow.
And that looks like a layup. Yep. Excellent layup there by Phillip. What touch.
It's not the easiest one to lay up on, really. Oh, and Stephen.
Stephen will be tapping in for his
5.
4.
He was OB off the tee.
Yep.
So he'll be tapping in 5.
4. He was throwing 3 from the drop zone.
Right. Went 4 OB.
Oh, yeah, I can't count. Yeah, you're right.
We'll get you there.
Math was not my strong suit.
Nebraska kids, let me tell you.
I graduated in Colorado.
Oh, that explains a lot, too.
Good run there by Pry.
Now, that drop zone is only for the tee shot, so Pry got to advance because he was throwing through the sign.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a double bogey. Cory Day.
Everything Cory Day does, he does with confidence.
Taking a double. He was confident in his double bogey.
Mm-hmm.
And Phillip going to take the lone 3.
It looks like they decided they didn't want to walk up on the highway, so they're just going to walk through the creek to get to the other side. Oh, never mind. Coming back.
Stephen also taking the double bogey. 3 doubles to finish it off.
About it.
There you have it. This has been the opening round from Tootle Toss 2025. Let's look at our leaderboard. We're going to get to see Chris Smith, Tate Galloway, Keenan Ford, and Dylan Spellman in the back 9. Smitty leading the way 9 down. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things for Disc and Deals coverage. Help this channel grow.